All right, so we're here still at AIM 2017. I've got Jessica Procup from Twisted Throttle. How's it going?
Great, thank you.
So, this show's nice and fun, and we came by earlier. You guys were, it was like swamped in here for a little bit yesterday.
Yes, yeah.
Everybody wanted everybody's attention, so...
we have a lot of cool stuff here.
You guys
There's a lot to look at.
This year you've got sort of like a multi-stall booth set up with like each of your different product lines. We spoke to Nate yesterday about Denali. And we're back today to talk about SW-Motech's Legend line of gear. So what can you tell us about it?
So Legend gear is like a whole different direction for SW-Motech, because usually they're known for doing like hardcore adventure stuff, really killer luggage, dry bags, protection.
Yeah.
Legend gear was created by their head designer to appeal more to like the retro classic market. And what's really cool is you have this modern like German engineering. Everything is very well built. It's amazing construction. It's got a lot of modern features, but it has this like gorgeous classic design. I think he nailed it. You have this like Napalon synthetic leather combined with a wax
it's like a
cotton.
chocolate brown color. Which looks really good.
Yeah.
And
it looks good on a lot of bikes.
Yeah.
So, you've got the aluminum buckles. There's a lot of really nice touches, very clean stitching. So it looks really cool.
Yeah.
But it functions a lot like modern gear.
Right. I mean, I see there's, for, like people that are into tactical gear and stuff, there's molly webbing all over everything. So if you're one of those guys that has a ton of that stuff already, you'd be happy.
Yeah, so you could like attach your own stuff with carabiners, or we have a series of accessory bags that all will attach with the Molly system.
So it's
you
like
can
modular.
Stack. Yes.
You can.
Exactly. And that also works with the tank straps. These are bike specific. So they fit a number of bikes like...
So it goes around your headstock and then comes down your tank?
Exactly. And it'll go around the gas cap. So the R9T or the Bonneville.
Like a cutout.
Right, and then you can attach any of these guys to that. If you want to keep it like super minimalistic, this line was really designed with, so the classic bikes in mind, but also people that really like to personalize their bikes, or people who aren't afraid to like get in there and customize, kind of like this bike from Analog Motorcycles that we got from Tony.
SR400, right?
Oh my gosh, beautiful bike. And we sent this stuff out to them, and they added the Legend gear. I know Tony made some modifications to the saddle strap, which is those throw-over saddlebags are attached to. Totally cool. We want you to make this your own. So that's the point of Legend, is to appeal to people that just really want to personalize their bikes. So he took the 2 saddlebags, the tool bag, which he interestingly put on the seat instead of up front, which looks great.
Yeah,
and then the magnetic tank bag.
Yeah, I think like the gear kind of like really appeals to people that have a more retro style bike. I mean, there's a ton of bikes out even now. Like for a little while, it seemed like there was just the Bonneville series.
Yeah.
And if you wanted a retro style bike, you either owned an old bike or you bought a Bonneville. But now, I mean, like Honda has their CV1100 and this stuff would look great on it. Yamaha has their SR400, their XSR 900, incredible mouthful that nobody can say right. They've got their SCR 950, the Ducati Scrambler,
and the R9T.
The R9T. And then if you're like cruisers are pretty much like they're not retro because they've never changed. And like this stuff would look great on like any Sportster or an Indian Scout.
Yep.
So you said the tank straps are bike specific. Can you tell me about the saddlebags a little bit? There's sort of a funky thing going there.
That's the thing. So there's 2 different kinds. You've got 2 sizes, 9 liter and 13 liter, 9.5 and 13. You've got the throwover. This is the 13 liter.
Okay.
And then this bracket on the back is actually designed to click. It's a quick release bracket for side carriers. So SW-Motech is known for their quick release hard luggage in the adventure market. They actually designed these awesome, like really small, very kind of subtle side racks for specific bikes. So I believe we have it for the XSR. We have them for the R9T, for the Scrambler, the Ducati Scrambler.
Sure.
And you buy the rack, you put the mount on the bag, and then it clicks like in 2 seconds. Boom, clicks on. This is the release handle.
It uses those little like spool-shaped kind of
circles, so they stick out, slide right in here. So what I love about that is that you have this bike that has this awesome classic-looking luggage on it. You can't see the mounts, so nobody can see that you've got this like super stealth modern technology behind it, attaching it to the bike, and then it takes you 2 seconds to take the bag off.
Yeah, and when you do take it off, it's really unobtrusive. You don't see like this giant sparkly chrome hoop
They're
of
black,
metal.
and it's a real simple kind of like loop that they blend in with the bike as much as possible, so it looks really good. And actually, it's funny because you mentioned Sportsters. There are also fitments for Harleys, which, a lot of times you'll see companies like this kind of aiming for just the European bikes,
yeah, you
Japanese.
Like one or the other.
They're trying to include everyone, and they recognize that Harleys, especially like Sportsters, are going to like this stuff too.
Yeah, this thing, like I could really imagine somebody with like a Roadster, which is like the coolest of all Sportsters, with a bunch of this stuff on it. And then not all this stuff goes on bikes either, right? Like these two items are a backpack and a messenger bag.
Well, believe it or not, this is a backpack, but it's also a tail pack.
Oh.
So it has mounting points specifically for mounting on a motorcycle.
Okay.
But it looks really bitchin' as a backpack too. So.
I thought it was just a backpack.
I know, and this is a messenger bag that you're right. Like you could mount it to your bike because you still have mounting points. But obviously, most people are going to wear it, but the thing is, it's water resistant. It's not completely 100% waterproof, but it does have like a dry bag, roll bag here, so you can put your laptop in there, and it's made to be comfortable while on a bike, and relatively weather resistant.
Can you lift the top up for me? Here we go. Now we can kind of see.
So we've got a bunch of compartments inside, and you can see like the roll top here to protect your laptop. So I don't promise that it's like in a monsoon it'll be waterproof. But they're all water resistant and have internal dry bags so you can keep your stuff dry. The outside will get wet. I think this kind of stuff looks really good when it gets a little worn anyway.
Yeah, definitely. So, like it starts to it develops, like a patina, like it's not the same exact color everywhere anymore.
It's like your favorite pair of jeans that only look good after years and years and years.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Totally. So,
I guess I could also bring up this is brand new for this year. Like we just launched this guy and the tool bag, which is really bitchin'.
I like the tool bag. It's sort of like I've got a set of cruise tools, which they make like toolkits for motorcycles that don't come with toolkits, and I don't have it here, so why would I bring it to AIM? But I'm pretty positive that the entire toolkit would fit in there, and look way nicer, and could actually kind of like live somewhere on the outside of the bike instead of having to be like tucked away somewhere hidden.
Oh, that's so you have a cool place to put something that's not that pretty looking.
Yeah.
Now that
and not to mention like if I was on a trip and I've got my tool bag, my little toolkit in the very bottom of my saddlebag, because that's just where it always goes, then I've got to unpack the whole darn thing. Having like a really nice looking but also functional tool bag somewhere outside of the bike would be pretty helpful. Hopefully. Or, hopefully since it's out, I wouldn't ever need it. So just leave it there. And it would just look pretty only.
Just sit there and look pretty.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the idea, is like this stuff is functional and looks awesome. And that's why we love it.
So where can people find it?
Legend Gear is available. We sell it through Twisted Throttle, twistedthrottle.com.
Okay.
If you Google it, you can look up Legend Gear motorcycle, SW-Motech, Legend Gear. You'll find us, and we have it on our website. We actually make it easy for you to kind of figure out what you need, because if you're going to get certain saddlebags, you need the saddle strap. So if you go through our website, we'll walk you through the process of figuring out all the pieces you need to put together.
Yeah, because nobody wants to get a package from you guys or anybody in the mail and be like, I'm going to put these on, and then you realize you're missing stuff because you didn't get it all.
Yeah, we try to make it really easy. So, just go to twistedthrottle.com and you will find Legend Gear.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you so much.